Hi, my name is Vineeth, and today I am going to run my project on my laptop and explain you the details of whatever I have done in the project. And my project partner is Priyal. Our project title is COVID-19 Supply. Now I am going to show the MAC address of my computer. Yeah, here is the MAC address. So now I'm going to introduce you to my project. Yeah, it is essential to have some software application to help us manage the COVID-19 supplies in these tough times. So we decided to do our project based on it. Our database contains 5 entities: hospital, customer, product, supplier, and delivery staff. Our database system will play a key role in capturing the snapshot of supply chain of essential COVID-19 products by storing the data of various entities involved. So we'll maintain a database of whatever the products that are available and according to the need of the customer or hospital we are going to deliver them. So we have implemented this using Java, and the database is managed using MySQL. Now I'm going to explain ER diagram. So these are ER diagram. It follows all the requirements. All the tables have followed the naming conventions and no duplicates in the table names. All tables have primary key. We implemented many one relationship as foreign key on many side, and we implemented many to many relationship as a new dependent tables. Like you can see, hospital and product stock is a many to many relationship. So we created a hospital order table separately, and customer and product stock is a many to many relationship, and we have created customer order table separately. All our tables have at least 3 columns. Initialize database. Yeah, like you can see here, show there is no database COVID-19 supply. We are going to create COVID-19 supply database. Initially there are no entities in this. Yeah, now we'll go to the web implementation and we'll initialize the database, and I will show you that. So it's an empty set initially. So when you go to Eclipse and go to main and run this, you will see a thing like initialize database. Click on it. Yeah, and now you can see that our database is initialized. So I have I have implemented initialized database only for my core entities. For login and functionality, we need user and entity one entities, and I will create them manually. Yeah, so now when you see the tables in the coordinate supply, here you can see 9 rows. I have taken care of 3 entities: supplier, product stock, and delivery staff, and I'm going to show you CRUD operations for them. CRUD operation for supplier. So supplier, you can give supplier ID SUP and name Vineeth and delivery ID DEL. Yeah, I can show you here. Yeah, you can see new supplier is created. Now we'll I'll read one supplier, like we'll read supplier 6 SUP672. Yeah, you can see the details, and then you can update supplier. We'll update supplier 111. Yeah, you can give name. Yeah, this delivery ID, you better keep it same because they are implemented on cascade rules, so it may lead to some error. So you can see like the supplier is updated, like root. I'll delete the supplier who I created. Yeah, you can see the supplier with the supplier ID SUP is deleted. Going to show a little bit of code here, like how I implemented the CRUD. So let's go to source Java supplier. Yeah, here you can see like you can create two strings, user and password, and you can pass it here like to log into the database thing. Select star from supplier where supplier ID. Yeah, this statement will select everything from supplier table that matches our supplier ID. And this is supplier servlet create, that is used to create a new supplier. And we are going to read the existing supplier by passing on the supplier ID to this function find by supplier ID. When you pass that, this function returns the supplier and you can read the details. And to update it, you can use the same method, like you can use the request.get parameter, or you can create forms and use info.get1 also. So the supplier davo.java file is important, like whatever queries to update, delete and everything will be written here, like update set supplier will be updated, and to delete that supplier. So this is like master file. Now I'm going to show like basic JSP files that gave us the output. So these are the JSP files for all the CRUD activities, and we need to carefully edit them according to our primary keys attributes in the entity. So that's all. Now I'm going to show CRUD activities for delivery staff. So this delivery staff is dependent dependent entity on supplier. So you need to have a new supplier in order to create delivery staff. So first I'm going to create one supplier. I'm going to use it for yeah. Now you will get delivery staff. Yeah, I'm going to give today's date. And the supplier ID should match like with one of them, because we implemented database very tightly with cascade rules. I have given only supplier, one delivery staff can match only one supplier, so you need to give this only. So you can see here that new delivery staff is created, DL. Now you can update him, you can read him like whatever you will read. Other one DL212 will read. Yeah, we can update, we'll update whatever we created only. Yeah, you can give 901 delivery date, you can update to tomorrow's date, and as he is assigned to one supplier, that supplier should give him the whatever the requirement, so this cannot be updated. We can create that flexibility when we take the project to other level, but this is just the basic implementation, and we need to follow certain rules for database to function properly. We have implemented cascade rules very strictly. So here you can see like it's the date is changed from today to tomorrow, and the delivery staff ID is also changed. Yeah, I'm going to delete the delivery stuff now. Yeah, you can see that we got reset. Like now I'm going to show, yeah, like this is the again the same thing, like we need to carefully change everything in the servlet create, delete, servlet delete, servlet read, servlet update files carefully according to our entity and according to our attributes, and even the JSP files also need to be edited very carefully. This is a deployment descriptor, and in this you need to add whatever new entities you create. You can see like for product stock, create, delete, read, update, you need to write all those things, like whatever the Java file you create in the servlet, in the deployment descriptor you need to add that thing. Yeah, even the product stock is also dependent on supplier, like he's the one who provides, right? So you need one supplier before creating a product stock. So I'm going to give product name P and product name N, and available content I'm going to 10. Yeah, it should make sense. So I'm going to give mask. Yeah, and supplier ID is SUP1. Yeah, I can show you like new product stock is updated, created, sorry. Yeah, mask, and yeah, you can read the product stock. And you can update the product stock. Yeah, I'm going to give oximeters, and available quantity is 30, and same supplier. Like you can see that it's updated here from mask to oximeter, and available quantity is changed. So now I'm going to delete that product stock, and it's last of my CRUD activities. Yeah, now I'm going to show you this register and login thing. Like before you log in, you need to register. Like if I give some random thing and if I log in, it will ask us to register. So first I'm going to register. Yeah, you can give anything like password. Let me give. Yeah, now you can log in. Yeah, now I'm going to show you the queries I implemented. I have implemented one simple query, one complex query, and one aggregate query. So when you click on this query result, you can see who are all the users that are registered in this table. So see like name A, and yeah, this is the simple query I implemented. List like delivery staff whose delivery ID is not equal to ordered by delivery date. So you can see like so delivery staff 345. The remaining 4 entries are listed here. Ordered by delivery date. To create that queries, like you need to add one find delivery start.java in the web servlet thing, and you need to create this servlet in the deployment descriptor and see like where this file is leading to. Query JSP's query simple query, and this is using find delivery stuff function. Delivery stuff DAO. Yeah, this is find delivery stuff. You can see that this is the SQL string, like query string I have implemented here, and I will show it same thing from console. Yeah, you can see that whatever the output we got here, it's matching with the terminal thing. So this is a string, and from this string you will get the result here, and this result is passed to this simple query.jsp, and we are going to see that simple query.jsp file. Yeah, I have created a separate file queries to implement all the queries, and you can see this is the structure of the output. Like you'll know, you can check the in the terminal and you can see the output, and you can modify this web page accordingly. Yeah, here in the queries.jsp in the user folder, you will write like this thing. Find delivery stuff is the name of the find delivery stuff.java is the like base for this simple query. Now I'm going to explain complex query I have implemented. Yeah, complex query. Product name. I have implemented this in product stock folder. So find product name. .java is like taking care of this query. We'll go to product stock DAO.java, and I will show you the function. This is the function find product name, and you can see like select distinct product name from product stock where exists. Select star from supplier where product stock dot supplier id equal to supplier of supplier dot supplier id. Yeah, you can see that the output is matching in the both the cases. Again, similarly, like in the complex query, you will like give the structure of this web page carefully, and you will implement that. And now we'll move on to aggregate query. I have implemented that also. Aggregate query. I have implemented aggregate query to count all the available products, like the total count of available products near the supplier or in the entire product stock inventory is like 9470. So that one I have implemented using find product quantity. Yeah, you can see select some available quantity from product stock. Yeah, let me show you here the output. Yeah, there you can add the entire available quantity, like sum of available quantity from product stock 9470, and it's matching without output like 9470. And again, similarly for this also you need one more find delivery find product quantity.java, and you need to write this servlet in deployment descriptor, and again you need to add this query in the destination thing, and you should give the structure of the query output here. That's all. Like now I'm going to show you like after creating some random supplier. So let me log out and select. Yeah, you can see there are 7 rows in the supplier entity. I'm going to initialize the database again, and now you will see that only 5 rows will be present in the supplier entity. Yeah, our database is like initialized. So to conclude, the part of my work is to implement everything from right from web page implementation to database and CSV files, everything for three entities, and I have done it. From this project, I learned a lot because I was new to MySQL and this web development things, and I have been benefited decently from this project. You can make few changes in the logic of the ER diagram, like some more flexibility and few more changes, like the web pages should look beautiful, and you can keep implement some more functionalities, and you can make this like real time, like it can be really used in the real world. As in these times, COVID-19 is like a very dangerous disease, and people are in need of masks, sanitizer, oximeters, oxygen cylinders, and everything. This product is like useful to everybody who is to take precautionary to prevent disease, or who are infected with the disease and need supplies to. That's all. Thank you.